Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are back with Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com, who's taking over as the guest for our daily NBA show. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, and Troy has just given us a lot of great analysis on a bunch of games that I asked about. Now we're going to get to the picks for today. Troy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. I got a few picks that I feel like we have strong winners on. Excited to hope to give you guys some winning advice. We've been covering the NBA really closely, very selective, and we've had a lot of success in this league.
Yeah, being selective is absolutely key in the NBA. I've definitely noticed that with my own handicapping. So I guess let's start with Lakers, Minnesota. Right now, Minnesota is -1.5. I asked you about that game in part one, and you said that I said that Minnesota seemed like they might be a sneaky good play. You confirmed that. You said that Minnesota is one of the picks that you want to give as a free pick today, right, Troy?
Yeah, you got the Lakers, in back-to-back games. Now they're going on the road. Minnesota, obviously two horrible teams, and I don't necessarily condone betting horrible basketball teams, but Minnesota here playing a little bit better. They're better at home. Lakers struggle on the road. Minnesota's just a tricky place to play at times, Pete. Looks like a tough game for the Lakers to go on the road and get a win. Lions way too low, two evenly matched teams, but I haven't get the edge to the home team in this one.
All right, I was leaning that way as well. You have anything else for us that you want to give as a free play today, Troy?
Yeah, a couple other games here, Pete. Sacramento at Phoenix, over under 212.5 is what I've got it listed at. It started out at 210.5, so it's jumping, unfortunately, but still like the over, Pete. You got two teams that love to score the basketball, two teams that don't like to play any defense, two teams that run up and down the floor, shoot a lot of basketballs. I'm going to see this game in the high hundreds, Pete. I think you're going to see like a 115, 110 type of basketball game. I think it goes over. I like the over 12.5 in that game.
Certainly can see that. And, Sacramento, we know they've been playing a lot higher pace since Carl took over. Just in general, when you see a game like this where one team is on a back-to-back but a high total, that doesn't really faze you?
No, it doesn't. I think a lot of times guys, when they're going to back-to-back, they typically lack on defense before they lack on offense.
Right.
So both these teams are going to lack on the defensive side of the ball, and you're going to see a lot of scoring in this game.
All right, awesome. Over 212.5. And you have something else for us, Troy?
Yeah, I got one other pick for you, Pete. I like the Washington Wizards to bounce back home this week. They've got the Indiana Pacers tonight. I'm looking at that at -3, 3.5. But Wizards are playing about as bad as basketball as you could play, but they've been playing bad on the road, Pete. This is a much better team at home. They've got plenty of veteran leadership, Paul Pierce, John Wall. I think they're going to come back, bounce back, get it done at home against the Indiana Pacers. I think it's an evenly matched game, but I like the edge home for the Washington Wizards in that basketball game.
Great read. Washington has lost 3 in a row against the spread. Their last one, they were awful on offense. But before that, they had covered 5 in a row, and the Pacers are now a 1-6 against the spread over their last 7. So, one of the hardest things in the NBA, one of the most important things in the NBA, is being able to time a bounce back by a team. When a team has an awful performance, are they going to bounce back next game, or are they just going to be completely deflated and mail it in? And you see this is a situation where the Wizards will bounce back. I mean, Indiana, they are a team with talent. For a while, they were one of the undervalued teams in the NBA, good team to bet on game in, game out. And so even though they've been bad against spread recently, I can't say I'd be super excited to bet against them as an underdog, right?
No, not necessarily a top play by any stretch of the imagination, but this Wizard team, like I said, Pete, a lot of veteran leadership on this team. Both teams are going to most likely be in the playoffs. Indiana's still on the outside looking in, but Washington, it's time for them to get it together. I think they got more talent than Indiana. Love the fact they're at home, and I think they have a good opportunity here to rebound.
All right, Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com. Awesome analysis in your first show with us. And for my pick, I am going to tell you a Minnesota pick, -1.5. That was one way that I was leaning after hearing your advice. I'll make that my one official pick for today. I'm on Minnesota -1.5. Troy West on Minnesota -1.5. Washington -3. And Sacramento Phoenix over 212.5. Troy West, classic call. So much great information. Thanks so much. And tell us what AllPlaysWin.com is all about.
Thanks a lot, Pete. Yeah, we've been going strong now for 9 years. I truly believe this company is the best in customer service. We give out winning picks consistently, Pete. We have a great money management system in place. We cover all sports. We know that March Madness is going on. NBA is going strong. We got baseball starting up here next week. Couldn't be more excited, Pete. Come take a look at allplayswin.com.
Awesome, Troy. Thanks so much. Talk to you tomorrow.